What are you doing? Whoa. Will you fix my bow? No, just fix it. It looks stupid. Fix the bow part. Just hold this and this. Hold this for me. I can still see my reflection.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Let's go. Tricked ya. Hello, Noah, and welcome everybody. If you like random banter and playing with puppies, you come to the right place. Let's go, come on. She just stands there. I know, it's nice and warm for once. You are a puppy? My day's going pretty good today. I woke up at around 6:30, got out of the house by 9 and started working, and we just decided to take a break and play with the pup. Get her some exercise and go on a nice little walk. You are a YouTube.
Probably go out and play twice today.
Well, hello, YouTube.
She'll get all her energy back by the time.
What are you doing?
Come on.
Come on. We're gonna leave ya. Bye.
I feel like sometimes, like, I don't know, you might turn around.
Isn't this tree neat? It's like a weird fir tree. I'm not sure what kind it is, but like, see, it's a different. It's almost like a cactus.
Come here.
No way. I'm your favorite? Honey's your favorite YouTube? Well, we're all blushing. Thank you for the compliment. You hear that, honey? Your favorite. Yeah. Will you put it this darn leash? Yeah. Straighten it out and then put it around my neck for me. You're subscribed too? Well. Say thank you, honey. Say thanks for subscribing.
I think YouTube likes it when you post every day because it kind of seems like they're promoting us more.
Yeah, she's playing with herself.
Hey,
She doesn't even need us.
bring it here.
As long as she's got a hill and her piece of wood, she's good, huh? Okay, bye. See how she stops and looks? She's like, what? Bye-bye. Don't leave. Ooh. Thanks for that like. Thanks for that thumbs up. Sometimes she gets lazy and just drops her wood and lays there to chew on it. Yeah, if you go onto the channel, we have lots of cute little shorts. Some funny ones too, really funny ones. Go to the channel page and check out the shorts. We've got longer videos, we got lots of shorts, we got lives. We got it all. I also do community posts every day. I do a community post before every live to let you guys know, just in case YouTube doesn't do its job. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, go check them out. Lots of Honey loves Grandpa. Honey wants her treat. Honey getting down. Hungry, hungry, honey. There's lots of good stuff on there. Where I am? Like where we're at now? If that's what you're asking, we are at the Aberdeen Cemetery in Aberdeen, Washington, USA. It's called Sunset Memorial Park. It just kind of depends. Whoop. Sorry, honey. Should give you your privacy there. It kind of depends. As long as there's really people watching and I don't like need to stop, I'll keep it going. We have like every stream is at least an hour long, but it'll go on from there. Do you see that? Is that an egg? There's an egg. That's so weird, huh? I mean, it's weird because it's like a chicken egg. It's not like a robin's egg or like a bird egg. It's just like a random chicken egg. I mean, chickens are birds, but you know what I mean. Oh, so you should be good. Like, you can go and watch those shorts and come back. We'll still be here. But yeah, just one more time, it's Sunset Memorial Park in Aberdeen, Washington. Home of the Lady Washington. Home of Kurt Cobain. I think Kurt Cobain's house is for sale, so you guys could like go buy that if you want. Oh yeah. When she eats, it's time. I literally have to make sure I have a doll available, or she just sits there and pouts after she rips one doll up too much, and I can't really keep sewing it up. I'll throw it away and hop on over to Goodwill. There's usually some giant doll, from like Valentine's Day last year, the year before, something someone's donated. She doesn't dominate whatever she wants, but she does dominate her doll. Well, I guess you could say her doll is all she wants to dominate. You sniffing? Come on. United States. Time for a drink. We just came from down there. It's a pretty steep hill. It's like getting lower and lower every day. Oh, we got water in the car too. Or we could just go over that one. We could walk around and up. She's like, where's the water?
I guess that's it, honey.
Okay. Well, fine. If you don't like the channel, you're welcome to go somewhere else. I don't like you either. Okay. You're gonna play a game, but then be back, even though you don't like us? Okay. Yeah, honey, honey, bo bunny, banana, fana, faux funny. Whoa, I'm dropping the leash. Doesn't want to stay. How do I have so many lives? I only have one live going on right now. I have a bunch of lives though, because I do one every day. Gotta keep up my honey scrapbook.
Bring it. Come on.
Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, here she, bye-bye. Here she comes. I guess bye-bye works. Yeah, good girl. Oh, it's warmer out than it was yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Here, let me give them back to you. Yeah, I'll lose stuff. I always have to give everything to him or I'll lose it. You're drinking McDonald's? Not eating it? Drink a burger shake. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's at the graveyard cemetery. Yeah, I know, I've been scared. I'm scared. Hold on one sec, folks. My alarm. Right? Burger shake, burger fry shake. Will be the next big thing on the menu. Buy one, get one free burger shake. McBurger shake. The Mac shake. I don't want a milkshake. I think that would be, I mean, I'll take a chocolate shake. Not a burger shake. Uh, I mean, it's possible if there's a fresh, berry. But I would think a cadaver dog wouldn't smell a body after, a certain amount of time. But I don't know. They got crazy good noses, so. She keeps knocking it down.
Honey,
Honey! What are you doing down there?
over here.
You piggin'? You sound like Miss Piggy. That's true. Cadaver berry wine. That was a good jump.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that.
Go
get it.
Go get it.
Hey, girl.
She's like, it fell. No, I'm not very bilingual, but I'm more than willing to try. I know if there's a little hill there. She'll reappear shortly. Bye-bye.
Get it, honey.
See ya.
Bring it. Underneath, she's trying to get it.
It's underneath.
It's like sticks in her way. Oh, she got it. There we go. Good girl.
Good girl.
It's pretty steep. That's why
Yeah.
she went
She had to walk up the hill like she's walking upstairs. Good girl. Look at you. You're all muddy. Whoa, tree in my face. She's like, I was just fixing it. Because everyone loves honey. She's like, no, you can't have it. I'm just fixing. Have you seen those robot dogs? They can run like 80 miles an hour or something. Yeah, they're like AI dogs. Come here, sweetie. This way. Whoa. Some shade. Who's a good girl? Yeah, it's you. I gotta take my coat off. There we go. Hi. Hi. How are you? What? You just can't stop playing, can you? Not even for a second, huh? Is that what you want? Huh?
I said, hold on, don't click the wrong.
Let's go this way.
I saw 2 cars over there.
A chicken nugget shake? I feel like that would be better than a burger shake. Still gross. What do you think, honey? Nugget shake? She'd eat it. Without a second thought. It's pretty outside right now. One of these days we'll have a live and you guys will see all the leaves on the trees. This time of year always reminds me of, I'm a classic cartoon fan. I like old cartoons like MGM and Tex Avery and like even previous Looney Tunes, you know, like the old black and white or like just real classic ones. They're not always black and white, but anywho, this time of year always reminds me of a cartoon called To Spring, created by, I think it's an MGM, but the artist was, who do I always say the artist was? The Scooby-Doo guy. The same person that made Scooby-Doo was the artist for Scooby-Doo.
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera, that's right. And the art is really neat. It's a cartoon about winter is dying down and there's these little gnomes that live under the ground that work hard to get the colors into the flowers and the trees and the grass. They mine the colors and then melt them down and distribute them into the forest or whatever. But they have to fight Old Man Winter And there's pretty music, and it's just a really pretty, beautifully done piece of art. And that's To Spring, if you want to look it up.
I wish that more cartoonists and musicians would collaborate and make stuff like that.
It always becomes more about one or the other in that case, though. Like, I've seen collaborations like what you're speaking of, but it always seems like it's always too focused on the music, and so the art suffers, or it's too focused on the art, and so the music is just, you know, following that. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day to be neighbors. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Ice cream Coca-Cola? A Coca-Cola float. Hey.
Bring it.
Oh, look at her. Look at her right there next to those 4 flowers.
Bring it.
Come on, honey. Bye-bye. Keep it moving.
Careful.
Will you carry it for me? Good girl. A stomach bug. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you feel better. Stomach bugs are the worst. Most people have belly buttons.
Bring it. Come on.
I had a little friend when I was a little girl who didn't have a belly button. And she was really upset about it.
How does that work?
When they're cutting the umbilical cord, it can go different. And the cutting of the umbilical cord is what creates the belly button. They cut it, it sticks out, and I mean, usually it goes in. If it doesn't, you have an outie. If it does, you have an innie or an outie. But she didn't have one. Yeah, got cut wrong. Or just the way they had to cut it.
Flush and just sew it up instead of.
Yeah, and so it was just flat.
They leave it stick out, but they tuck it in a way that it folds itself in like that.
But with hers, it was like they just sewed it up. She got upset when here in the United States, I don't know how they do it everywhere else around the world, but when you're in elementary school or primary school, they give free swimming lessons when you get to a certain grade, and she was really upset. She didn't want to wear a bathing suit. And I was like, just wear a one piece. Problem solved. But she didn't want to, she got like worried about like changing into it, and I was like, just show up to school with your swimsuit on. Bada boom, bada bing.
Nowadays they have those
Bam.
belly button stickers I think girls put on their stomach so that they pull their pants up higher and make it look like their belly button's up higher, so it looks like they have longer legs or
I've
something.
seen that.
It's like an Asian thing. I think I saw it on the phone.
Yeah, I've seen belly button stickers. So that when girls wear those high-waisted pants and crop tops, they can put this belly button sticker where they want. But if you think about it, it looks like they're their legs and waist or like hip area is too long for what it should be.
That way they can have their pants like vertical, but not look like vertical.
Yeah, she could have just drawn one. Bada boom. Bada bing. Bam. That's when I realized that you could bring a Ziploc baggie with you, and you can put whatever you want in there, and it won't get wet. Almost drink time. She's waiting. Gosh, on the live last night, there was over 100 people on here, and when I was done, it said we had over 28,000 views.
That bush smells like cat pee.
Yeah, it does. A bush behind us smells like straight cat pee, I swear. You guys ever walked by a bush that smells like cat pee?
My dad had them in our yard. I heard him every time he walked by it.
When I was a kid, we lived at an apartment that had a bunch of those bushes, and so it always smelled like that.
They look alright, but they're not like real pretty or anything. Yeah.
What's my favorite 12/589? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Are you trying to give me a division problem? Or are you saying out of those two numbers, what's my favorite?
Want another drink?
Yeah. It's funny though, on my analytics, it shows everyone gets on YouTube to check out and look at videos around this time.
Yeah.
Y'all done?
Want another drink?
You want a drink? One more drink? Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know. It's that bush, I think. Right there. That bush? Those bushes. Just the scent that the leaves have smells like bleh. Keep it moving. There she is. She chases and carries this piece of wood all throughout the whole park.
She made me carry it. Second, like 2/3 of the first half.
I guess out of those two numbers, let's go with 50,089. The closer we get to the car, the closer we get to having to go back to work. Oh no! Nah, it's all right. Oh, there's a car coming. Pretty daffodils. Yeah. Almost. We don't want to be in the way of the car. Here. Will you put this in the trash for me? My hands are full. Yeah, it sucks having a stomach bug. Especially on a nice day. Is it nice weather? Are you a dino dog? Are you a dinosaur? Honey the Dogosaurus. I thought it'd be funny one time to build like a small town out of cardboard and let her play with a toy or something, rampage through the cardboard. Yeah, she is. Oh, there's a helicopter somewhere. I can hear it. Hear it too, honey? Honey loves to play. Yeah, like Godzilla, Dogzilla. Sniffing? Come on. Let's go. I want to find her a puppy friend. A puppy buddy. I will. I think I'll have to do that. Put her in her dino suit and make a small town out of cardboard. I see cardboard everywhere. There's a bunch of stores downtown that get rid of boxes all the time, so it'd be easy to go get some cardboard and just build like some tiny skyscrapers and draw some like windows on them and people screaming and stuff like ah. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I definitely heard it. It's a lot prettier of a place, this park, when once the flowers grow in. There's flowers everywhere. Yeah. And then I can add like sound into it. I could put the Godzilla song by Blue Oyster Cult, or just, sounds from a Godzilla movie or something. Godzilla! Yeah, Hunzilla. Whoa! Almost tripped. Oh, I wish I could remember the words to that song. I only remember lines. Look at her waiting. Jack. We're Jacks. That's a cute name for a puppy. I normally don't like people names for pets, but Jack is a cute name. My last bud was named Bowser. Bowser was the best pal. But he got too old. He got too old and I had to sing him to sleep. That was a terrible day at the vet. Yeah, there you go. With a purposeful grimace and a terrible sound, she pulls the high tension wires down. Hunzilla. Don't freak the Reaper. That's funny. I like that better. Don't freak the Reaper. Drink time. Here, let me set this stuff down, hon. My arms are full. Ugh. Take this leash off. That's my blanket. So that when she steps on the seat, she doesn't get it dirty. And then she's got all her blankets in the back in her dog bed. Yeah. That'd be funny to do a... I think I would put that song. If I did a Godzilla. That'd be funny. She's got a brown nose. She hates getting her face wiped off. She's just like a kid. You ever like go to wipe off a kid's face or seen a kid getting their face wiped off and they're like, ugh, stop it. That truck had to back up, get some room, and then step on the gas to get up there. See what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. Then I just turn it upside down. Pop Shake is just a float. If you take pop and put it in ice cream, it just turns into a float. That's what we call them anyways. Like root beer float. second, gotta switch over my alarm. We're working, but we're gonna kind of make our way back home. Oh no! They say she's got to go. Go, go, Hanzilla! Oh, woo, woo! Oh no! There goes Tokyo. Go, go, Hanzilla! Oh, woo! She gets so dirty sometimes. Sometimes they carry water just to rinse her off. This is the Kurt Cobain bridge. There's like a little part. That's the that's it right there. People come from all over the world to go and see that park.
They must get disappointed when they get there.
I know, her tongue is huge, isn't it? She's putting it away. Okay. Love you too. Call me later. Her is falling off. Or, well, it's just not zipped. I gotta pull it up and zip it.
I think I just left it like that when I put it on her.
She's burped?
Yeah.
She's burped. It was kind of quiet. I don't know if you heard it, but she totally just burped. Half face, can't do full face. There's Costco. Yeah, welcome to Aberdeen. I'm not going to tell you my address. I have a P.O. box I have access to. Better out than in, I always say. That's a great movie. When it first came out, I loved that movie. That's like a 2.5 hour drive. Right? Seattle, about 2.5 hours? Or is that more Tacoma? 3 hours?
Just depends on traffic, I guess.
Yeah, depending on traffic, 2.5 hours to 3 hours.
If you get up early and you go real fast, you probably get there in a couple hours. But if you try to go at rush hour when everybody's trying to go north,
Yeah,
it would take you all day.
that's where we are right now. Aberdeen. Excuse me, my nose is running. Oh my gosh. Take your free right. You gotta wait for it to turn green. It's a one-way. Yeah, that little park down there on the video a couple minutes ago, that was where he would sit and write in his journal or think about how much he hates the world. Or, yeah, other things. I'm gonna get some merch ready soon. You guys can have honey merch. Yeah, there might have been bushes in the way. And we were driving by pretty fast. But it's just like a little corner. Like, it's his little park is like, or the park that they made for him is like the size of a house.
It's like at the end of a dead end street.
At the end of a dead end
Butts up
street.
against the river and a bridge.
Yeah, it's butted up right against the river and the bridge. And so it's really muddy.
It's maybe the size of a house lot.
Yeah, house lot.
It's not like a park. It's like...
And they have a sign there with an artist's rendition of Kurt Cobain, and then they have a statue of a guitar, and then there's a little statue of a guitar stand, and it says, "Grab your air guitar and play, just like Kurt used to." So they expect you to reach your hand out, grab a fake guitar, and yeah, you know. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm not super familiar with all of the songs. I know he has a song about Aberdeen. And I know some of the more mainstream ones.
There's a song that it's referencing.
There's a song called Something in the Way. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. I probably have, but I'm not good with names. I'm terrible with song names.
I'm not a big fan of grunge.
Yeah, and grunge just isn't my choice of music.
I like bands that play a little bit more than 4/4 and power chords.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that visit that park probably get disappointed. Like, they're probably happy they went, but there's really not a lot there to see.
Just go to the EMP. There's probably way more
Yeah,
Cobain stuff
go.
there.
You'd have a better time learning about Kurt Cobain and the history of that just going to EMP.
Or I guess there's another music place, Rock and Roll something, that they made I never heard of in Seattle. It's like a whole thing.
Right, with lyrics like that, I guess it might be important to some people to come and see. Underneath a bridge, tarp has sprung a leak, and I'm living off the grass and drippings from my ceiling. Because that's definitely probably where he would have put up. Past the hospital. I heard he used to go to the hospital a lot too, and just like sit and fall asleep in the waiting room, because back in the day they couldn't make you leave. These days they can make you leave. Like if you just walk into the hospital and you don't need help and you sit in the waiting room, they'll make you leave. But back in the day, you could just go. Yeah, you could just go in and loiter. Oh, 12:39. We're gonna go to a restaurant called Two Broke Chicks. Yeah, I'm hungry too. Last night I made meatloaf and cheddar broccoli rice. Or, well, I guess you could call it more of a risotto. Two Broke Chicks. That's with a CH. They sell soup and sandwich and salads. It's kind of like a lunch kind of place. But it always smells so good, and they're like bacon. Like they just cooked fresh bacon. Ugh, it smells so good. And they're really nice. This used to be Domino's, but then Domino's moved over there. They built that. But this used to be Domino's. Like you would go in there, order, and people that are making deliveries would come out that door. But then they moved, and now it's, you can see it there. Whoop. Two Broke Chicks Deli. You could call them and put in a to-go order.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, call them.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, give them a call. I'm just kidding. All 4 of you. Look at the poor bluff. Just full of dead trees right now. I'll be happy when it's full of green leaves. So the houses that are built right up against that bluff there, it's so hard to get insurance on your house if you have a house up against that bluff because like every 3 years part of it falls down, crushes the house, or because it fell, a tree will fall too and crush a house or something like that. Yeah. That'd be funny. Dean says, "Excuse me, there's a couple that just came in with a large canine companion. They have a gun." I'm picking up something called the Stadium. I've actually never eaten here, so I don't know what that is. But it's a sandwich. All I know is they want sourdough bread and extra cheese. This lot used to have a self-serve car wash on it. And then that's an auto store. Two Broke Chicks, of course. The building right next to it is a bar, and I think someone lives in the top. And then you got mobile and the liquor store. And a store that fixes, I think they're just, it's an auto shop, but I think they're strictly like speakers and stuff. Radios. Something I need to get fixed. Did she make it herself? Did she make the sourdough bread herself and you tried it and were like, "La!" and threw it away? Or was it just store-bought? My mom got mad too. The first time I tried it when I was a kid, I didn't like it. And she was like, "You better eat it." 'Cause she made me a sandwich. Oh, okay. Me too. It's funny how your taste buds change. Like I like a lot of like things that are more vinegary. Strong flavors. Like I think everything could use extra garlic. Yeah. Like wine. What about trying wine? Trying different wines. You know, you're supposed to pair wine with food. I love food. I wouldn't call myself a foodie or anything, but I love like trying new restaurants and picking something weird off the menu that I've never had before. Yeah, or pickle juice flavored things. We love salt and vinegar chips. Yeah, us too. Wine can be really cheap or really expensive, but I feel like if you're gonna try it, it's better to go the more expensive route. I can't afford to be a wine aficionado. But those, what are they? MD, what? 2020? It's pineapple flavored, right? Yeah. Pineapple MD 2020. 21 and up. Don't drink unless you're 21. I wish they had an MD 2020 green apple flavor or like a sour apple flavor. That would be amazing. Right. Yeah, I know they have other flavors, but at my store they only sell like pineapple and mango and like blue raspberry. All right, be right back, folks. Uh, sorry, it's two stadiums.
I got the alpaca roll, water roll, white gator, sourdough bread. Okay, and what cheese? Cheeses, yeah, 2 cheeses. Okay, just pepper jack. Okay, got it. Anything else? Okay, can I get your name? Eileen? Irene, is that what you said? Okay, gotcha. Okay, got about 15? Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, it's at the hotel. Dill pickle, Lay's, and ketchup. I know they have ketchup chips if you're still there. I had to look and see where we needed to go to. But yeah, pretty sure they have ketchup chips. Pickle. I've seen the pickle chips here. Like at Safeway. Yeah, dill pickle flavor. Right, right. I could see dipping them in like ranch or something. Excuse me. It's kind of a cool little car. Ketchup chips. I've never had those either. I feel like they would be sweet, like sweet or tomatoey.
Maybe like barbecue chips, but without the
Right,
spice
kind of like
flavor.
barbecue chips without like that spice flavor you get when you eat those. At the hotel we're delivering to, it's had to change names like 3 times because people keep staying there, getting pierced by used hypodermic needles, and then they sue, and then the hotel looks bad, and so they just like change their name. It's happened like 2 or 3 times there. Right. Deliveries. Like, this is a pretty big bag. There's only 2 sandwiches inside, so they must be pretty big sandwiches. I haven't eaten there yet, but I want to try it. It smells so good in there.
They're pricey for
Yeah, I was showing everyone the menu. I wish these 2 sandwiches were for me. Nope, I gotta go home and cook food if I want to eat. I've never been to these shops, but they look neat. Yeah.
barbershop.
Yeah, but they got like, I like the grass wall, the fake grass wall. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper to eat at home. I do not understand how people trick themselves into believing that eating out for every meal every day is cheaper somehow than, you know, just like getting groceries and eating at home. It's also a lot better for you too. Unleaded is $4.09 today.
Well, it's $3.89 at the Circle K at $3.79.
Oh, he's beating everyone by 10 cents. So this building right here, it's called Christian Cable Ministries. They're like a 50,
501c3.
right, they're a 501c3, and they like do these share-a-thons. They're so goofy. And they say it's for a good cause, and the share-a-thon is like they have a bunch of like old people come on and play music or sing songs.
It's a telethon.
It's like a telethon. They're still doing that here. And they raise all this money, but I like don't have any idea where it goes.
I think it just pays them and pays the building.
I seriously feel like, yeah, it's something I was thinking about looking into just because I think it's wrong to use.
They were like, oh, praise God, and it's
To use a to use a nonprofit to make your pockets full is not right.
I mean, that's what most 501c3s are for.
I know, but most
That's how they're supposed to be.
501c3s do distribute some sort of something to someone or somewhere.
Well, you only have to by law give out 5%, so they probably do the 5%. But to me, that's just
But 5% to what? Their own church? The people in their own church? And I'm not against church or anything
No,
like
I don't.
that, so
I think that the 5% has to go out. So, like,
straight.
Oh, they probably, you know, there's other places. They probably just give a small percentage to, like, you know, one of those places that ships money to Africa, or like they give people garbage.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
probably give a small percentage to that to cover their bases.
You guys can come with me in the hotel. You guys can have my back, just in case. Hi, honey. Say hi. All right. Right, all the way up to the 3rd floor. Hello. Here we go. Hot tub is closed. How long? 3rd floor. Close the door. Okay. Room 15. This way. 14. 315. Well, it's definitely the hot tub. I know. Sorry. Oh, there we go. I made it out alive. I accepted another one because it was to Burger King all the way back home. So I thought, yep. The hot tub had caution tape all over it like it was a crime scene. Oh, dang. Look at that car. Totally totaled. Whew. Oh, I can't see anymore. Okay. Still zoomed in. Oh no. Okay, there we go.
Take up the whole road, why don't you?
Oh, we just ran over a ketchup packet.
Oh no.
Ah, all right.
Leb.
I'm picking up an order for a Caleb, but it's spelled Kaylebb instead of Caleb. Kind of odd. How's it going? Hi. Are you happy? Hold on, let me zip this up. Here. I know Jeff. Geoff. I know it's spelled just like that. And like earlier, I had an order for someone named Genesis, but instead of it being spelt like Genisses, it was like G Genn like ISSESS. Just kind of different. Those are pretty flowers. We were just at Best Western Plus. Wonder what the plus is. Thank you. You're the cutest. She says, yeah, I'm cute. Right. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone's name. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like weird spellings like that cause issues for kids later. Because they're constantly having to tell people, no, it's spelled like this, or
Unless
no,
your
you know.
name is spelled ethnically correct from the country of your origin, there is a correct way to spell things in English. That tells me their parents weren't taught phonetics properly.
Right.
And spell their names incorrectly.
Or they were and chose to do it incorrectly anyways.
Names have history.
Yeah.
And names have meaning. So if you spell weird names, it's because you're ignorant and naive.
Yeah.
But you had a kid anyway. I mean,
Well, that name was almost spelt like how you would like read a dictionary
like if you're a little kid right now.
telling you like how to actually say it or something, you know? Like it's spelt one way, but then they tell you how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Right. Spicy big fish? I don't know. Is the fish spicy or is like just the breading spicy? The steakhouse bacon whopper sounds good. A1 sauce, crispy onions, and peppercorn aioli. I don't know why, but I get a little kick out of seeing like super old people like running into Taco Bell or like around here you always see a group of old guys going into McDonald's for morning coffee. I'm picking up 2 8-piece chicken fry meals. Let's see if I can remember. And I think some sort of the Whopper. I think the Whopper meal. Some sort of burger. They always take forever on the chicken fries. It's funny DoorDashing, because sometimes I'll see other DoorDashers, and at least their behavior, their body behavior, seems like they're just starting, and they like come in all eager, and they go right up to the counter, and they're like, yes, I'm here for this person to get this order. And they're like, we're not done yet. And they're like, oh, okay. But then they like keep standing next to the register. Yeah, Grandma's got to get her gordita crunch. My grandma is like that. My grandma doesn't DoorDash, but she will call me. She's not very, I don't know. My grandma and I have a weird relationship. She'll call me. She leaves the weirdest voice messages too. I should play them during a video one time for you guys. But anyways, she'll call me and be like, I have a Band-Aid on my arm and it's coming off. I need you to come stick another one on me. And I'm like, what? Like, Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid. You can do it. You can do it, Grandma. I have faith in you. I'll send her texts like that. I believe in you. You can do it. And then she'll be like, you were right. I did do it. Or she'll call me, like I said, she doesn't do DoorDash, but she'll call me and be like, will you pick me up a Subway sandwich? And I'm like, well, are you going to pay me for my gas and work? Because I'm working right now. I can't just like stop what I'm doing to come get you a sandwich. Order off a DoorDash, Grandma.
We don't have a relationship at all. It's not like
Creamy jalapeno sauce? Jalapeno sauce. Yeah, I don't have like a grandma relationship with my grandma. Like, she's not like your typical like grandma. Like, she's not at home knitting me a sweater, giving me kisses on my forehead, and like baking me cookies. That is not grandma.
she's the kind of grandma where your uncle finds out that who he thought was his dad is not his dad.
Oh yeah, here's a crazy story for you. So my mother has two brothers, and those brothers are 3 years older than me. And I am 32? 32? How old am I?
He'll be 33.
I'll be 33 in like 2 weeks. But my grandma has these two sons, and they're twins too. They're twins, and my mom took care of them. I think they were born when she was just 16. She took care of them for a long time while they were young, until she moved out of the house. But the whole time, like for years and years, like I said, they're 3 years older than me. So right now they're like gonna turn 36, because their birthday is only a week after mine. So in 3 weeks they'll turn 36, and literally like 3 years ago they found out, like just 3 years ago they found out, both of them, that the man who they thought was their father this whole time was not their father. And they only found out because someone in their family that was related to the man that they thought was their father gave them a gift of one of those genetic, like, you know, find your ancestry things. So he's excited. He gets on there, you know, to do his ancestry thing, answering all the questions. He sends in his DNA, and he waits for the results. He starts to notice that no one in that side of the family is like on the same, like they don't have the same genetics. He's not related to them. It's clear. It's right here. And then he sees
But they grew up without their dad anyway.
their dad passed away when they were young. When they were about 9 years old, he passed away. So he was in their life, but yeah, you know, he passed away when they were young. But they've always kept in contact with that side of the family. Like, that guy's mom was their grandma. She gave him, when they graduated, she gave him gifts. She got him their first car, like all that stuff. And then it turns out these people aren't even related to them. And he sees a name and number for this girl, and so he sends her an email and contacts her, and it turns out that this is the niece of her uncle is their dad. her uncle is their dad. It was crazy. I'll be right back. Yeah, it almost sounds like some sort of, like, you know, Maury or that other guy, Jerry Springer, or like a Dr. Phil kind of thing.
Or it'd be like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, like this girl's dad, his brother ended up being their father. And at first he didn't know what was going on. At first this guy was like, what? Like, no way. And like didn't want to contact them, didn't have anything to do with them. And then I don't know, I guess he had a change of heart, and I don't know much, but I guess they've gone to visit and met him and had a good visit. And it's funny though, because growing up for years, they would look at these photos of this other guy and they'd both be like, oh, we look so much like our dad. Oh, look at him. It's like exact. We look exactly like our dad. You guys see that?
Well, and the fact that he died of an overdose affected their life and their personality and stuff.
Yeah. Because
Turns out,
the guy they thought was their dad, unfortunately, he passed away from an overdose when they were really young. But, you know, yeah, that all that stuff kind of shaped their personality, only to find out that it has nothing to do with them. And their real father is like a fisherman who he docked his ship. And the men came out and they went into the town, and he went into a bar, and there he saw my grandma and got her a couple drinks, went back to her place, and he left the next morning on his ship, not knowing that he had just impregnated a woman with two boys, a set of twins. See, it's one, I know, a Lifetime movie, right? It'd be one thing to find out that you have, like, a son, right? Or, like, a daughter somewhere, you know, after all that time. But to find out that you actually have, like, twins, that's pretty funny, I think. I think it's funny. All the women, too, on my mother's side. Oh, look at that. Some guy's riding a motorcycle and a dog's chasing after him in the park. It says no motorized vehicles. I would say that's more on my grandma, because all the women on my mom's side of the family give birth to twins. My great-grandmother had twins, because my grandmother is a twin. And my grandmother gave birth to twins. And
your mom miscarried.
and my mother had twins, but they unfortunately miscarried. And so my point being, just everyone has twins. If we keep the live going long, if we keep the channel going long enough, I swear eventually one of these days there'll be a pair of twins running around. Yeah, twin in the family. I don't know what that is. They got like
It's like a chair.
a blanket over a chair. It can be boring sometimes, I know, while we're just driving around, but sometimes you see weird things in this town. Some weird stuff. Some weird people.
I haven't seen that guy with a weed whacker with a boat propeller on the end of it flying down the road.
Yeah, there's a guy that drives skateboard, and I say drives a skateboard because he holds a weed whacker behind him, turns it on, and the weed whacker propels him forward. So you'll see
like
this guy.
blades or a
Yeah.
propeller or something on it, and it blows the wind or blows the air. And he uses it like a propeller.
You'll see this guy going down the road, going
goes
pretty dang
fast as the
fast.
cars, yeah. I don't know if he could go that fast on the highway, but he could go down the main road.
I know, we're neck. That's why I gotta make sure. I want to try to move into a different place. I was actually looking at some apartment or some houses last night, not apartments. There's some nice little houses for rent around here that I was thinking about contacting people about. Because we're just spending so much on rent and we don't really have a ton of space, and I'm just like, if we're gonna spend this much on rent, we might as well spend it somewhere else where we have maybe a little more privacy or, you know, more space.
Honestly, it's BS that our landlord raised rent $300 when we first moved in.
Yeah, last year my landlord raised rent $300.
He raised it $100 a while ago, and then he raised it $200.
That's right, that's right.
It was $700 when we started, then it was $800, then it was $1,000. Don't have a choice but to say yes, otherwise we'll have to move out.
Right.
Not easy to get into a place, so they basically coerce you and you have no choice.
Everyone's getting over. This person cut you off. See, they're looking in their mirrors. They're like, are they flipping me off? Did I get the bird?
Oh, I wouldn't have let them in front of me if I wasn't getting paid by time. Because we get paid by time, I drive a lot slower.
Yeah, if you ever DoorDash and you have the option, pick pay by time, not per order. Anyone need firewood? It's gonna be camping season. We'll have to go camping and bring you guys along. I have a bike too. I need to get one more though, so we both have a bike.
Yeah, kind of bought a bike and then immediately bought a car.
I don't think I could DoorDash on a bike around here. You could do that in Seattle, where you live. Yeah, definitely.
We gotta drive all the way back and forth.
It's not plausible to have a car though if you live in downtown Seattle. You know what I mean? It's like better to just have a bike. With all the money you spend on parking. Hopefully that's free if you're paying for rent in an apartment up there. Right. It's like down one of those, I'll tell you when to turn left. It's down one of those odd roads. Everyone's selling Girl Scout cookies right now. goodness, $40 to $60 for parking. I just couldn't imagine doing that. The next one, not this one. Yep. We're fine. Probably upstairs. There it is. Yeah. Where? Oh, kitty, kitty. Oh, it's a fluffy kitty. I love cats. Oh, that's okay. We're probably gonna end it anyways. I gotta make some food and put some stuff away and take care of some things. We're gonna take a little break here at the house. So you have a good time, and we'll probably actually do a live later. No reason to not take the dog out to play again.
Yeah,
so
she'll get riled up again by the end of the night.
so we'll see you later. So bye-bye. Bye, honey.